Hello, this is Miss Major speaking. Welcome to my pastry lesson for my 11th grade food nutrition students, taught on the 23rd of March 2025. Enjoy.
I had to route 3 people to get that for you all this morning. Anyway, Christopher, start us off today, please.
Shut up. What? Oh, I am brave and I believe.
I am brave and I believe.
I am strong than I seem.
I am stronger than I seem.
I am smarter than I think.
I am smarter than I think.
Wow.
Look at me. Oh, that's God. You let that. Let that.
Okay, so, like I said, well, I already gave you all the rundown on Friday. If you all want to give you a next plate, or it's not.
Ramina no represent that.
It's wrong, but just
You want to
I got food in the street.
Okay, I can understand. Okay,
Y'all be on camera, you're on best.
okay, so, oh, I didn't bring. You don't want none? Okay. So, you want me to just bring you a knife or an extra plate?
Don't bring her no knife, please. She could have one.
No. I will be cutting. Okay, alright. So, take a bite. Everyone who has a body, take a bite of it. Close your eyes and take a bite of it.
Take a bite.
Close your eye. Close your eye. Take a bite. Close your eyes. We're going through an experience right now. Close your eyes. Yes, that's exactly what this is. It's ratatouille. And he had the cheese and the strawberry, and we have an experience, right? Feel the flakiness. Taste the flakiness of the crust, right?
Yeah, easy done. Yes.
Well, when?
Say well.
Well,
Wait, is that?
No.
Wait, well. When?
Wait, you
No, I don't eat that, yeah.
That's a red, many rings, right?
Oh, that's what
You want me somebody?
Okay. He said no. Okay, let's focus. Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. So close your eyes. Take a bite, right?
There you go.
Take a bite. Feel the crispiness of the crust. Taste the juiciness. Close your eye. Close your eye. You see why y'all can have good things?
Close your eye, man.
Close your eye. Relax. Right. Taste the crispiness of the skin, right? The juiciness of the flesh. When you're having a pastry, it's like an experience of all type of different flavors. It's a science, it's an art. You see how you have a crispy outside with a juicy decadent inside, right? So this is what happens, what should happen when you taste a pastry, right? So today I'm going to teach you all how you yourself can actually make this experience for yourself, okay? Let's head up our book with today's, let's head up our book with today's objective. We are covering pastry making.
Say close. Georgia, say. You know some name? Remember my name back?
I thought Georgia was getting on because that's the name of the Bible. Well,
Georgia.
you don't have your middle name, but then that's the only thing I called you from. Monday the 24th. Y'all don't stop me, please.
Oh man.
What happened to Century of it?
You drop out, bro.
Officially, or you just stopped showing
Let
us?
me know what's going on.
No? Wow.
It's like big cereal. I know. What do you say?
Y'all, stop.
You know that.
Okay. Oh, y'all, yes, man, too. Brace your eyes. I don't know why this is showing so dark. Okay, so this is a pair, this is a pair, this is a pair, this is a pair, and then we have a pair at the front here, okay? You know, y'all should already know how to do this already. When we get in our pairs, we're going to talk with our pairs about the question. Then, after a minute, we're going to come as a whole class and have a discussion. So your question for this class is, what do you think pastries are? Okay, I'll give you a minute to talk it over with your pair. What do you think pastries are? That's a pair. Let me put your timer on. I'm not having much conversation. Kimberly and Rochelle. Ashwini, Ronell is your
Be ready to
Ronell is your pair.
You know what she got from her.
Y'all stop talking nose and hair. If you toting, let's talk loud enough for the whole class to hear. Okay, so let's go. Sensi to the front. Let's go Ashwini and Ronell. What y'all come up with?
A pastry is anything sweet or savory.
A pastry.
And sweet and savory.
Okay, does anyone have anything to add to that? They said a pastry is anything sweet and savory.
Something.
Okay, Kimberly and Rashay, what did y'all come up with? You can, okay, what types of pastries can you get? Did you come up with? Okay.
And
This is a discussion. You can't tell them if they're right or wrong yet. Everyone is just saying their opinions right now. What did y'all come up with? What did y'all say a pastry is?
pastry is a dessert.
A pastry is a dessert. Okay, let's see. What did y'all come up with?
I just tell you everything.
I can say what else it is.
She just said pastry is a dessert.
Okay, what else?
Juicy inside.
Mm-hmm.
Lola.
Okay.
Some like stuff inside.
Okay.
Stuff inside.
Trophy and Chris, what y'all come up with? A small dessert? Okay. Okay. We're not wrong, but we are on the right track. We are on the right track. So, okay. You said, Ashwini, you said that Kimberly was wrong when she said,
No.
You said Kimberly was wrong when Kimberly said a cookie is a pastry. Why did you say she was wrong?
What you mean?
You said she was wrong. Why did you say that? Give me some more examples of pastries. What do you think pastries are? Danish, right? What else? Hot parties. What else? No. Okay, so what does a Danish and a hot party have in common? Something inside what?
Stuff inside the pot inside like
What the layers called? The crust. Okay, so both of them have crust. And the Danish has a what filling?
sauce and cheese, something like cheese jelly.
And the jelly would be what? It's after that. And then the hot party flavor filling would be what? Savory. So we have crust, a breaded crust, and we have a filling on the inside, can be sweet or savory. So that tells us that a pastry is a baked dough good, which can be sweet or savory. Okay? Let's write that definition down. Okay? A pastry is a baked good made from dough and can be sweet or savory. Remember, I always have cues on the slides, so read before you write. Okay? For example, you wouldn't write repeat times 3. You wouldn't write the second question. Okay? So, Ashwini, what is a pastry?
A pastry is a baked good made from dough and can be sweet or savory.
Very good. Constantly, what is a pastry? What is a pastry? Constantly.
A pastry is a baked good made from dough and can be sweet and sour.
Good. Trophy, what is up? She said savory. She does. Let's go. What's a pastry?
Pastry is a baked dough that can be sweet or savory.
Is a baked what?
Baked good made from dough that can be sweet or savory.
Okay, good. So, we understand that a pastry is a what glass? What is a pastry glass?
A pastry is a baked good made from dough.
A baked what? A baked dough. A baked good made from dough. Okay. Let's go. Put them in order. Close your books. Put them in order. Close your books. Put them in order. Put down the radio. Y'all just be the judge.
She got daughters.
Okay, so what is their definition? For sure, what is the definition y'all came up with? Okay. Is that correct? Okay. What is y'all?
A pastry is a baked good made from dough and can be sweet or savory.
Is that correct? Okay, good. Just gotta make sure we get it in our head. So what do you think are the basic ingredients of pastry?
Flour.
What else?
Sugar.
Okay. Basic. Okay, so do you think sugar would be in hot parties though?
No.
Okay, so basic means that this is in everyone. Okay, so flour, of course. Salt, yes. Fat. So a butter you can use margarine, you can use lard, you can use Crisco, butter. So instead of just saying butter specifically, we just say fat. Okay, so we have fat, we have liquid, we have flour, and what else we have? Salt. Okay, good. Let's write these down. Okay? There are 4 basic ingredients in pastry making: flour, fat, liquid, and salt.
That's no problem right there.
Okay, so we all know from our experience of either getting items from practicals or going to the store for at-home recipes or just walking through the store in the aisles, right? We know that the
Please pardon the interruption. The recording had stopped while I had just concluded the ingredients found in pastry making. Then I went on to expand the lesson, informing the students how they can make a business out of pastry making because the ingredients are cost effective. And now we are going over the functions of the ingredients found in pastry making.
Okay, so we know the flour, it forms the structure of the pastry. The gluten in the flour helps the dough to hold its shape and give it structure. The fat, it adds richness, flavor, and tenderness to the dough by coating the gluten strands, preventing them from forming too much gluten and keeping the pastry flaky and light. Last week during class, anyone who had outstanding work, I allowed them to come to me and get their work done, do makeup work. If you know you've been missing from class for a while and you haven't gotten the work, I suggest you come to me today at lunch or tomorrow during lunchtime. Tomorrow at lunchtime would be best. Come to me tomorrow at lunch so you can get your notes and your work, because Ms. Rigby's grades were due, that means my grades are due. So if I didn't have anything for you, I put a 0 there. So you should come to me so you can actually get a grade there instead of a 0. Okay. Okay, I'll just give you 1 more minute to wrap this up. And then, once we get through the lesson, if you need more time to write, I'll just go back to the slide. Seconds to wrap it up. hold on. Read the last of the sentence. Who in hell has either a tablet or laptop at home? Let me see. Raise your hand, Albany. An iPad is the same thing as a tablet. Who has a device, a mobile device, other than a cell phone? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So this will be a memory game on the ingredients found in pastries. Okay. So you have to remember, obviously, when you flip the card over, you have to remember what was there, and you're trying to match it out to cancel it out. Okay. So where you on the side? Top. Okay, liquid. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go? Okay, let's go. Let's keep going with you, Christopher. We just do it as an individual thing. then.
Alright, orange.
Okay. Let's go, Trophy. Choose yours. You have to match it. So, did we see liquid before?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Okay, good. Do you understand the gist of the game? Okay, let's go. Kimberly. There are 3 blues on the screen. This one. So this is salt.
The blue one. Not that one.
Or this one.
The purple.
That's flour. Okay. Rochelle, where do you want to go?
Give me the green.
That's flour.
And the blue at the bottom, the green.
This one? Yes, that's it. Alright. Brunette.
Ebony.
That's what you want there.
Ebony.
Let's go, girl. Should I put this thing? Okay. Purple. Which purple? This one? 5. Orange?
I would be orange.
No. And the first try?
We already saw. It's me. We already saw.
This one.
The purple. And you need the orange up there. That's orange, right?
big jokes.
Those two? Oh.
Okay,
They won't bite yourself.
let's go on.
German.
You gotta be slow. Come on. More like she and Bieber boy. What kind of is over there?
Let's
That
go.
one? Yeah. And orange.
Okay, good. So,
Obvious.
okay, and obviously these last two would be sugar. And sugar we know, is that a basic ingredient or is that an optional ingredient? Optional. Okay, good. So, there are 4 types of pastries. Okay? What do you think are the types of pastries? Types. Like names. The names of the pastry. Puff pastry, what else? What else? What do you think the name of the pastry is we use for the hot party? To make the hot party. It has crust in the name. Good try. Crust would be the ending part, the suffix of the word. It starts with S.
Stuffed crust.
You really say stuffed crust, not stuffed crust. Okay, so we have puff pastry, which is correct. Then we have one which is most popular. Name is short crust. Then we have phyllo. And then we have choux. Okay, now from these photos, based on what you think, just by the names, let's try and match the name of the pastry to the photo.
That short crust.
There's a short crust. Very good. Okay. We have a pastry where it has a hole in the middle. We have one that's very paper-like. These actually look like paper, like very fragile, thin, could fall apart. And then we have one that's fluffy and layery. Try it on Kimberly.
I think it's puff.
Which one is puff?
The end of it.
Very good.
Phyllo is the bottom one.
This one or this one? This one or this one?
Bottom one.
This
No,
one or
bottom,
this one?
bottom.
Huh?
Bottom.
Which one?
Bottom one.
This?
Uh,
This is actually phyllo, right? And then this would be choux. Okay, so what I tell my students to always remember, how to remember them very easily. Choux, you think of your actual shoe. You have a casing and then you have a little hole for you to stick your foot inside of it, right? So think of it, same thing with the pastry. You have, when you bake it up, it's hollow on the inside. So you fill it up, okay? You understand? And to remember, help you remember the types of pastries, Susie pie can fake. SPCF, short crust, puff, choux, phyllo. Okay? Let's take these down. Susie pie can bake. The period of muscle. It's like 7 more minutes. Susie pie can bake. Short crust, puff, choux, and phyllo. So, just due to time, we're just going to go through them very quickly, and then afterwards, you just come back and finish off the note you didn't finish, okay? So,
No.
we're just gonna explain it right now, then we're gonna go back, and then finish it off. Okay, yes, yeah. Okay, so short crust pastry, like I said, is the most commonly used crust type of pastry, right? We've seen this more as a crumbly pastry, often used for pies, tarts, and quiches. So this right here for your hot party, this is a short crust pastry. Does anyone know what a quiche is? What is a quiche?
Nothing in the end.
The thing on the screen. Right. So it has a short crust pastry, then it has eggs and vegetables mixed into it and poured in as fillings. Okay? That's a quiche. Okay? So what is a short crust pastry?
A quiche.
Oh,
Sorry.
what is a short crust pastry? A short crust pastry is used to make a quiche, yes, but what is it? Right there, most commonly used. It is a crumbly pastry, often used for pies and tarts. Okay? Puff pastry. That's what it is.
I can read that?
Yes, baby?
Oh,
It's really good. Tell you the place.
sure.
Yeah.
It is a life thing pastry made by
Repeatedly,
repeatedly layered pastry dough and
butter.
butter or any other solid fat called
Solid fat.
solid fat called
Laminating.
to from
To form thin dough. Okay, so basically what this is saying, right? We know when we're making a dough, we just typically add in, then we mix everything, and once it comes to a ball, we roll it out and we bake it, right? What we call that a non-laminated dough. Why we call this a laminated dough is because after we then roll out the dough, you following? After you roll out the dough, we put it in the fridge to chill. When we take that out, we add butter to it, then we fold it in on itself, we roll it up again, then we fold it up, put it back in the fridge. Then we take it back out, then we put more butter, we roll it out, fold it in on itself, and it is a very long process. But every time we do that, we create layers. So if you look, you can see each one of these is a layer. So that means each time, each layer, you have to take it out, roll it out, put dough on it. Okay, do you understand that? It's just layering dough and butter, dough and butter, dough and fat, dough and fat. Okay? That's why we say puff pastry is.
Let's just,
Puff pastries are pastries of love. Why we say that? I say take forever and a Sunday. Shoe pastry. What is a shoe pastry? When I just tell you all to remember the shoe pastry.
all on the side, fill it up. And all on the side, you just fill it up when you bake it. All on the side, fill it up. Just stuff it.
Right. Okay. And then the phyllo. To remember a phyllo, always remember paper. Phyllo looks like paper, crumbling, fall apart. Okay? So from these pictures, you all do stuff. Which type of pastry is this? Look at it. Look at it.
I know for sure that one is phyllo. Phyllo.
Okay, let me tell you how we're gonna do this.
You mean like
Four pictures.
savory or
Okay, so this game is 4 pictures, 1 word. All 4 pictures are all related to the same thing, right? Describing one type of pastry. So you look at these, and then what you're gonna do, just write number 1 and write which type you think it is. And then I'm gonna come around and then see if you're correct. Okay? Okay. Which one is this? You can't say two? One. Don't tell me this. This number one. Are we doing all No. This entire thing is number one. So all four of these pictures show the exact same, even as a redundancy. Good.
I know you.
All four of these are showing one type of pastry. You just tell me, you write down what type of pastry you think this is. Okay?
You was in the back, can you skip off?
You also move on the pastry.
Whatever they're good.
Oh, wait.
Write it down.
No.
All of them.
See all some. Change it for me, please. Just click to the right. Poetry. Okay. Write down what you think this one is, and I'll come back to you.
What type of pastry do you do? Oh, stop.
Just for your first or second one.
What the first one was?
Let me see, take the pen off. Good, but that's why I can see that. Because I sitting on over that.
Look.
Go to the next one with me, Mama. I mean, you will have to change the first place. Oh, and I got my crown, I got the drop. Okay. I see what. supposed to be minding your own business.
I'm
Good, my eye is just looking at this. I can't even see this. What is his name? What's your name? Mama, what's that mean? Change it to me, please. Huh?
This one seems like, I
I
mean, this one.
Okay, this one. This is supposed to have.
Yeah.
So this one would be. So these three would be the same thing. Open this one.
And then that's this. I like it.
So this one is over there. Let me see you. You don't know what I want.
Does it make us to, let me see?
You even pay for your shirt that you run people to our store.
You know what I do?
I know what you do. I like all of the shirts.
You know.
All the other shirts we have. You know not to be friends. Baby mama.
She's not kidding to it, you don't want her, y'all. She's not
These baby mamas.
Okay. So let's do our exit tickets. What I'll do, I'll ask Ms. Rigby to post it for, so you only writing ingredients and types of pastries when you go. That's it. I'll put it on the LMS. If you're not on the LMS, tomorrow during lunch, when I'm accepting you all to come and do your makeup work, you can come and get the notes at the same time if you are not on the LMS. Is that clear, grade 11? Because I don't want what happened over the midterm for us to happen again. Scooby-Doo pop pop. Every class goes up to know what y'all do, you know. Didn't I separate y'all, though?
I don't know, she got to side me.
You was listening there.
Side your first, right?
Who was it, y'all? Hold on.
But I come in your face. Alright. You're gonna find something else to say.
You know what again I'm doing? I got Rachel's name on the desk.
Anywhere else you sit, there's not going to be too far from you.
Chris, we have far from each other, so what's the difference?
I don't even know.
You ain't lying though, the tree, or
I see none.
Guess what? I know what I can do for you. Once you're done with your exit ticket, remember when y'all coming to me for makeup work and notes. Hey. You doing your exit ticket now? So on your exit ticket, you write 3 things you learned today, 2 things you liked about the class, 1 thing you do not understand, or if you understood everything, tell me something you would want me to cover for our next pastry lesson.
You even look at these people.
I do. I do.
And that was my lesson. Thank you so much for watching and see you on our next video.